trolls and big castles and superheroes and princesses, of course. My favourite, Princess and the Frog, meant so much to me. And that's what I'm going to share with you. It starts off in the faraway kingdom. To be fair, not that far away. There was a lord, very powerful, and he had a daughter. She was so beautiful. Long, flowing hair. It was ridiculous how much everyone was in love with her. She knew it. She was vain. She stood up for herself all the time. I'd imagine getting me that drink, sir. Do you know who I am? So one day, no one wants to play with her. Her dad buys her a golden ball. This golden ball shone like diamonds. It was beautiful. It meant the world to her. So she wasn't allowed to play in the castle because she broke everything. So she took it down by the lake. But she threw it up in the air. She caught it. She threw it up again. She caught it second time. Third time. She throws it up. She's dropped it. And it rolls. And it rolls and rolls and rolls and it keeps rolling until it lands in the lake. The lake was dark and murky, concealing the golden ball. She stood there. What just happened? She started to cry. She cried for so long and so loud. Even a stone would pity her. She hears noise. Splish. Splash. No one there. She carries on crying. Splish. Splash. She sees something green on the corner of her eye. It's a frog. It's slime oozing from his big, horrible warts that covered his face. She was disgusted, but then he started to speak. Hello, princess. Hello, Mr. Frog. She starts to walk away. I'm talking to Frog, Frog. Calm down, calm down. Did you just lose your ball, princess? Yes, I did. Did you see where it went? It went to the lake. I could get it back for you if you promised me a few things. Of course, anything. My crown, my jewels, even my dress. Please, he scoffed. What do I want with your dress and jewels? I want to be your friend and live in your castle. I want to eat your food and drink from your cup. If you promise me this, I'll get the ball back for you. Of course, Frog, whatever you want. So the frog jumped into the lake to retrieve the ball. She's standing there. Okay, what's going on? I'm speaking to a frog. Okay. And the ball comes back, popping onto the land. She looks around and the frog slowly jumps in. She grabs the ball and runs up to the castle, slamming the door shut behind her, forgetting that the frog was slowly making his way up the path. Now, the next day she goes about her business, gets everything. She's having a meal with her dad. She loves her dad. Daddy buys her everything, you know. So there's a knock at the door. She goes to answer it. She looks left and right. No one there. She starts to close the door slowly. She feels something wet by her foot. She looks down. Slams the door shut, back against her, and her father comes out to see where she's gone. Okay, what's taking so long? You've been at this door forever. What's wrong? It's a troll come to take you away again. No, Dad, it's a frog. A frog. So she tells him the story, promises and everything. He looks down from her scornfully. How dare you forget about your promises? I raised you better than that. She'd know to keep your promises by now. So she brings the frog in, carries it to the table, exactly opposite from where her ball went, but her ball never left her side when she got it back. Now she can't eat anything. She feels her meal coming back up, slowly up her throat, while the frog's eating everything. He eats the beef, the pork, the lettuce. Doesn't go nowhere near the frog legs, of course, but you now he's lying on his back, and his belch is long and slow. She's going to be sick. I want to go to sleep in your bed now, princess. She looks at her dad, pleading him to go. He just nods. So she picks him up using the tips of her fingers and makes a servant bring her ball up. Now she gets to her room and she drops the frog in the corner and puts a ball on the bedside table where it never leaves. The frog was getting slime all over her pretty carpet and the wood. She felt sick. She got into bed. Her eyes slowly started to droop. Princess, I want to sleep in your bed. She gets up. Of course, Frog. She smiles eagerly. A devious and cunning plan pops into her head, like you would never imagine. She picks up the frog, takes it to the window, opens the heavy curtains, pulls up the window, lets them down. Look at the stars, Frog. Aren't they wonderful? Yes, Princess, but I want to go to sleep. But look how the ocean meets the sand. So beautiful, so majestic. Yes, much like your bed, which I like to sleep in now. Of course, Frog. She throws him out the window, closes it, slams clothes, and gets back into bed. The others tight around her, try to forget this awful ordeal. Okay, the frog can climb up that quickly, surely. She gets up and peers over the windowsill. There's no frog there. It's a man. He was handsome, with dark, wavy hair meeting his shoulders. His eyes are crystal blue, which you noticed were the same eyes from the frog. He's looking down. The stones crumbling from underneath his fingertips as he grasps on for dear life. Help me in! God, help me! Let me in! I'm not letting you in. Who are you? Oh, don't you get it? I'm going to fall! Let me in, you brat! Excuse me, what did you call me? I called you a brat. Who are you? What are you doing here? How did you get there? So he tells her the story about the witch casts a spell on him for being too vain. She starts to feel funny. Her stomach is knotting. She feels nervous. She's fallen in love with the frog. So they go to sleep. And the next day, they go down to speak to her father. Now her dad, being any dad, freaks out when a strange man appears from his daughter's bedroom. They tell him the story. And the dad eagerly says that, yes, you can go back to his kingdom and get married. Yay! So, they're riding. When there's a knock at the door, it's the faithful servant, Henry. Now Henry's taking them back, and she's looking longingly into her husband's eyes. The ball drops. But Henry freaks out. What was that? What was that? I don't know what's going on. What was that? Well, hits off something else. Still, Henry's freaking out. Princess and prince, they're not noticing anything. But then, the big crack was huger than anything else, and the carriage stopped. Prince rode down, and where the ball was 3 golden rings. He picked them up, placed them on her finger one at a time. This one's for friendship, and this one's for love, and this one's for the courage that you took to let me into your heart. And they rode back to the kingdom. They had a glorious reign, full of laughter, no vanity. And she passed, when the time came, she passed the 3 rings down to the 3 children. But, well, that's a different story altogether.